Group 5. I'm Bella, this is Jamie and Jerry. So, have you ever had someone call you and try to persuade you to attend their cram school? No matter you have encountered this kind of situation or not, here's another question for you. Do you think it is necessary to go to cram school? So today our topic is go to cram school or not. And this is our outline. So first we will introduce some information about the cram school in Taiwan. And next we will list the pros and cons of the cram schools. And finally our opinion and the reasons. So now let's begin with the information about the cram school in Taiwan. So in Taiwan you can see convenience stores everywhere. But can you imagine that cram schools are even more than convenience stores? The number of convenience stores is about 13,000, and there are approximately 17,000 cram schools in Taiwan. So how much will we spend on cram school? According to the survey data updated by Ministry of Education, the cost of cram schools continues to rise, with the average annual payment per student exceeding 50,000 NT dollars. So in Taiwan, the time that junior high school to senior high school students study at school is from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m., around 9.5 hours. And the lesson in cram school usually lasts for 3 to 4 hours, which means that if a student go to cram school after school, then they will have to study it for 12 hours or even more a day. And that is just for weekdays. The research showed that if the students go to cram school on weekend, they will have to spend on study for 4 to 8 hours. So now let's focus on the students who attend cram school. Research indicates that there are more than half of 210 students go to cram school since elementary school. They want to enter the next higher school. And there are 34% of them go to cram school since junior high school because they think the schoolwork is too complicated and they have to prepare for the exam in their ideal high school. And about 40% of them consider cram school a place where they can improve their grades. So after rudimentary learning about the information about the cram school in Taiwan, now we want to show you some positive and negative aspects of attending cram school. And now let's welcome Jerry.
So I'm going to show you the both advantage and the disadvantage of attending the cram school. So first of all is pros. It takes 3 points. So look at the first one. Ask the teacher about the question that you don't understand. And that means that when you're learning in the school, maybe some new things, and first of all you don't understand it. But after school, you can go to the cram school and ask the teacher again, and maybe you will use different ways to explain it again, so that you more easier to understand it. And the second one is do a lot of exams to improve the performance in the school exam. And I have experience about this. I was been in the cram school for 3 years and in the junior high school. And every day we just do a lot of quiz and exam. And after that, when I during the school exam, I can find the same question on. I can find the same question in the school exam, and it makes my grade more higher, and I think this is really a good point of it. And the third one is help students with poor concentration to understand and not reject the school curriculum. So some of the students will think the school is very boring or learning a new thing. I'm not going to use it in the daily life, but when we go to the cram school, it will change the question into maybe interesting, or maybe something you like, maybe video games, or something you will use it in the daily life, and make it more interesting, and you will more want to learn it more. And after the pros, let's talk about cons. So very simple, only 3 sentences. Be more straightforward. That means that we all know that in the morning we woke up at probably 6 a.m., 7 a.m. and come to school, learning for maybe 10 hours, end of the 5 p.m. and then you need to take 3 more hours in the cram school, and it's really tired, and you'll learn the same things, and you probably will feel boring about it. And the second one is spend lots of money, and I'm gonna tell you about this. Even though I have a lot of pocket money, and when I saw the price of the cram school subject, I was shocked, because you take one subject, maybe math, maybe or English, it will take you 3,000 or maybe 5,000 per month, and it's really expensive, and it gave me a lot of pressure in economics. And the last one is wasted time. Just I was mentioned that you need to take 3 more hours in the cram school, and you can take these 3 hours to do more useful things. Probably you can learn extra knowledge, read some books, or you can do whatever you want to do. Maybe release your stress playing the games or watch the video you like. And I think go to cram school, I don't really think it's useful. So after learning the pros and cons about the cram school, maybe you will wonder why, what our perspective on the issue is. So the Jeremy will display your thoughts.
Now let's talk about our opinion. We think that it is not necessary to go to cram school. Following are some reasons, and I'm a person who had an experience of going to cram school, so I will also give you some example of mine. The first reason, spend money on learning the same thing. What we learn in school, and we went to cram school and learning again. It may be efficient for some slower learners, but for most of the students, they wonder why they need to learn the same thing twice. So they went to cram school to go there to have fun and consume time. And go to cram school is waste of time and money. I think that I'm a person who has this kind of experience too. And what's more, school teacher may teach better than cram school teacher, just like my experience. So when I went to cram school, I feel dazed and there are nothing new for me to learn at all. And the second reason, the stress about the expectation from parents. In this generation, a lot of parents send their children to go to cram school to improve their academic performance. But they will let their children have more academic pressure, and they are more likely to be compared to each other. Many parents often say, I spend a lot of money on your education, but you always get bad grade and do not very well. So the children also have a lot of psychological pressure. And in my class, students also compare themselves to each other. And if I have tutoring class, but still perform worse than someone who didn't have any, I will feel very inadequate and distressed. And the third reason, have less time to finish our schoolwork. As Bella mentioned earlier, we finish our cram school is until 9 p.m. And we, in addition to have to commuting time and washing up, we have less time to finish our schoolwork. It's go without saying that we have a lot of homework to do, or there are some extra activity. So we always complete our assignment in a hurry. Just meet our teacher minimum standard, or sometimes even copy from our classmates. So it may be a vicious cycle or some counterproductive effects on our academic performance. To be honest, I always do this kind of behavior in the past. So that is the main reason why I always get bad grade. And the last reason, sleeping and lifestyle quality. As mentioned earlier, we always get home very late, and in addition to complete our schoolwork, we also need to get out early for the class next day. So we have too little time to sleep. According to experts, teenage schedule from 12 to 18 need to sleep for 8 to 10 hours for adequate rest. However, we only sleep 6.9 hours on average, so it may make me feel tired even fall asleep in class. In addition to influence on academic pressure performance, it's also a very important issue of our health problem. By the way, it is interesting that according to the TEPS survey, the student score who attend cram school is just 3 points higher than those who do not attend. So now, Bella will give you a final summary of our viewpoints.
So to sum up, I hope that we have shown you the cram school in Taiwan, the advantage and disadvantage of attending cram school, and our opinion toward this issue. So, and we believe that instead of spending time on cram school, we can spend time on other meaningful things. And so if next time you get a call from the cram school that convinces you to attend their cram school, if it is not necessary, we encourage you to refuse it. And not only can you save time, but also save money. And here are our references. Do you have any questions? If no, thank you for listening.